Hey, this is Aditya from LightHaven. Today we are going to be continuing with our Dirty Dozen series. We are going to be looking at Dirty Dozen number 5 to 8. Before we begin, just let's quickly talk about what the Dirty Dozen is. The Dirty Dozen is a set of 12 exercises that's going to help you build double stick coordination as well as double stick attributes. Now this may not help you to fight directly, but it's going to help you build the skills required, again coordination and attribute skills required to be able to use double stick or double sword effectively in a fight. Today we are looking at sets 5 through 8. If you want to look at the earlier sets, I am going to leave a link to that down below. Now our Dirty Dozen number 5 follows a number 5 thrust from our Abecedario in Pekiti Tirsia Kali. I am going to start with both my sticks facing forward parallel to the ground. Whichever stick goes first, that's the side I am going to be sidestepping. But again, you can do this in open triangle, in closed triangle, whichever way you want. I am going to be sidestepping through this set. I am going to start with my right hand, sidestep towards the right side, thrust diagonally up until I end up in the same side loading position. From here I sidestep to the other side, I thrust up, thrust, thrust. Now there is one more part to this drill, which is that yes, I am thrusting, but when I go to the next thrust, this hand is going to slash. So I am slashing and thrusting, slash and thrust, slash and thrust. Side step, that's going to help me generate power in that thrust and generate power in that slash. So slash and thrust, slash and thrust, slash and thrust. Once from the side, I start with my sticks facing forward, side step, thrust, slash and thrust, slash and thrust, slash and thrust, slash and thrust. Couple of things to keep in mind. When I am slashing, I want my edge to be aligned. I am not slapping with the side or hitting with the back, I am cutting. And the second thing is, when I sidestep, I want the other stick to still be facing forward. Don't let this stick be facing to the side, keep it facing forward. So directly it can then launch into its thrust, as opposed to it facing side, I have to make it face forward. There's an extra movement before I can begin thrusting. Dirty Dozen number 6 is a coordination drill. I am going to start with both my sticks on my shoulders. I am going to show you 3 ways of doing this. This is how I was taught it. The first way is I am just going to sidestep to whichever side I am going. I am going to twirl around my shoulder, but my hands don't open when I twirl. This is a wrist movement. I am not opening my hands for it. So twirl, and I am going to slash down until the stick is parallel to the ground and facing forward, and then I am going to twirl and come back up again. Other side, twirl, go down, twirl, come up. I am going to do this with a side step. So twirl and down, twirl and up, twirl and down, twirl and up, twirl down, twirl up, twirl down, twirl up. Once from the side, whichever stick I am doing the movement with, that's the side I am sidestepping. This is the first way of doing this, where we are just doing one side at a time. The next way I did it was I am going both down together, both up together. So sidestepping to whichever side you want, both down together, both up together. The other side, back. Another way of doing this is open triangle. So I am going down, up, twirl down, twirl up, twirl down, twirl up. When I twirl, I like to have the sticks facing forward, although I have seen it with people dropping their sticks down. It's up to you, I prefer this way. The last way to do this, which is the actual complete way of doing this, is I am going to be alternating. So I am going to start with my right hand, sidestep to my right side. As I come up with this hand, my left hand is going to go down, twirl and go down, sidestep, twirl and down, and now I am alternating from the side a bit. Notice how when I stop, my stick is parallel to the ground, I am not dropping it down, it is not in, it is not out, it is facing forward parallel to the ground and up, alternating. Now Dirty Dozen number 7 is a very easily misunderstood part of the Dirty Dozen, and I am also going to show it to you in 3 variations. It was again how I was taught. This is called the Santikan. Now you will see it often people just slapping the sticks, one stick against the other. This is not how I was taught. The way I was taught is that you are learning to go around something that is resisting you, right. So this stick, my top stick, is coming in the way of my bottom stick, and my bottom stick is learning to go around it. In application, this is going to express itself through many ways. One of them can be your cambiatas or your ride on movement. someone's hitting me from there, I'm meeting the weapon, riding on, and then I'm striking. That's essentially what we're trying to learn over here. But we're going to do it in 3 different ways. The first way is going to be just this ride on type of movement. One stick is going to be parallel to the ground, the other stick is going to start from below. Be very aware of where your edge is. My top stick, my edge is facing forward, my bottom stick, my edge is facing down. Whichever side is coming up, that's the side I am going to sidestep, or whichever stick starts from below, that's the side I'm going to sidestep. So I'm going to sidestep, my stick comes up, the back of my stick is hitting the side of this stick. So this is where my thumb is, that's the edge, where my finger's pointing, that's the edge where my finger's pointing. It hits the other stick, and now I allow my hand to continue, my wrist turns and I follow through. The other side, here, bang. I am also pushing down with this top stick, I am pushing down with this top stick, I am pushing up with this bottom stick, and I am ending up in almost like this angle 1 position. The other side, this is the first way of doing it. The second way of doing this is we are going to add a Wittig or an abanico at the end of the first movement. So I am going to come up and drop this down onto the stick that's down here, and then the other side, up, Wittig, up, Wittig, up, Wittig. Now I know in some other Filipino martial arts, Wittigs are broken strikes and these fan strikes are called abanicos. In Pekiti we tend to interchange Wittigs and abanicos, so you can call them whatever you like. Since it's a Pekiti Tirsia Kali drill, I am going to call it a Wittig. So last time I am coming up, Wittig forward onto the stick. The other side, coming up, Wittig forward onto the stick. One small little side note, this is also done, the second part of this is also done in this other way. I am going to go up, Wittig, I hit, and then the other side, up, Wittig, slash, slash, up, Wittig, slash, slash. That is another way you can do this. Now the last, which is also the complete variation of this, we are going to change our footwork a little bit. The actual footwork is whichever stick is on top, that is the side I am going to be stepping. So I am still doing the same motion, coming up, but now in between the Wittig and the rising movement, I am going to go with the back of my blade in this sort of round movement, and then I Wittig. So I am coming up, I am taking the back of the blade, see where the edge is facing, taking the back of the weapon in this circular fashion, Wittigging forward. So I come up, back of the weapon, sort of slides or scrapes my bottom stick, and then Wittig. From the side once, I come up, back of the weapon, Wittig. I come up, I scrape, I Wittig. Eventually this is going to be a form of deflection. I am getting past someone's weapon, moving it out of the way, hitting their hand, and then finishing the strike. Finally, number 8 is going to again be from our Pekiti Tirsia Kali Abecedario. It is going to be reverse thrusts. So I am going to start in this position. So remember, a reverse thrust is not straight to center line. If this is center line, the line is going through my center, I am not thrusting straight, I am not thrusting on that forehand, it is a reverse thrust. It is coming from this side. On my right hand is the one thrusting, it is coming around. I am targeting my opponent's weapon wielding armpit, or it can be the neck, whatever it may be. I am going this way. So it is a reverse thrust. The other stick is where you are going to get stuck. The other stick is going to come up my back like this. So I am going to reverse thrust, and the other stick is here ready for its turn. So from here, this other stick, remember, it is going to go underneath the arm. Do not go on top of the arm, that is where you are going to get stuck. Go instead under the arm, reverse thrust, this stick is going to come up onto my chest. Reverse thrust, reverse thrust, reverse thrust. Notice how I am going under the arm and the weapon is coming in this reverse fashion. We do not want to straighten our arms though. All I am doing is thrusting in this reverse fashion until my tip reaches center line. That is all. I am not going to extend any more than that. I do not need to. Just till center line. Just till center line. That is it. And as usual, whichever side is thrusting, that's the side I am sidestepping. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. A huge thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to know more about our Patreon page and the exclusive content that we offer there, check out the link in the description down below. Lastly, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see Dirty Dozen 1 to 4, check out the earlier video. I'm going to link it somewhere here. And if you want to check out Dirty Dozen 9 to 12, I'm going to leave a link to that also somewhere here. It's going to be out next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video.